Hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to go over the form builder in our CRM. And so let me share my screen and I'll show you exactly what we need to do. And so we are now in the CRM here. Generally, you're going to land on a page that's going to say the dashboard or wherever you land. Where you want to go to get to the form builder is go to websites, go to sites right here in the bottom left corner in this tab. You're going to click on that. And once you land here, you're going to click on forms and click on form builder, and it will take you to this page that I'm currently on. From here, we'll create a new form. And there's a ton of different standard fields that we can use, as well as building custom fields. And so generally, a form might have first name and last name, phone number, and email. And let's just say we needed to collect more specific information from our folks. We could create custom fields. And so we go to custom fields and we can add a custom field. And so if I click on this, we get a bunch of different options on available custom fields, okay? And so, text or single option are generally really common. So let me do some examples. So text, let's say we want to ask a question. How did you hear about us? Maybe, and what I'll do is I'm gonna have this titled as test. Maybe we want to leave it open-ended and let people answer in an open-ended format. Maybe we don't want it to be open-ended, and if we don't, then we can add a custom field and we can say single options, and we can say, how did you hear about us? But this time we're gonna say Facebook, Google, referral, and so on, whatever other information you may want, and you can hit save there. All right, let's say we need to collect information. Okay, because the key is already used, I'm going to do test 2, make it easy for the tool to map this data. Let's say we need to collect other information, like for example, we're hosting a podcast and we want to collect a headshot, or we're collecting job applications and we want to collect interviews. Then we can use file upload. So we can say upload your resume here. All right, and we've got our placeholder, and we can choose acceptable formats like a PDF or PNG or a JPEG, depending on what we're collecting. And we can also set multiple files and allow up to 2 files. So we can say upload your resume and cover letter here. Hit save. And now that we have these custom forms, we could move them into our builder. There we go. All right, so this is just a quick introduction on the form builder. Some other areas I want to point out to include our options area, so we can rename the form builder. We can also, this specific form, we can also create an action for submissions. And so we can say, thank you for submitting an application with us. Or we could refer, open a specific URL and paste the link here to take people to a thank you page. Sticky contact, I normally keep that on. What that means is if a user has signed another form and they're on a device with the same information, name, email, phone number, it just makes it really easy. The tool will remember them and auto populate whatever information we can auto populate. So I like to keep that on, make it easier for people to complete forms. We can also do things like make this inline, right? So it tightens up the form. We can remove the label or keep the label if we wanted. We can change the background colors here, right? Or we can make it completely transparent if we want it to bleed into the background of the website we're going to embed this into. Change the font color. I normally keep the width the same and I keep this off. We'll hit save form, and if you're taking this form to another platform like WordPress or another site, we're going to want to integrate the form and copy this embed code and paste it into our other sites. But if we're building the site inside of the CRM, then from the web builder, we'll be able to paste this really easily. All right, one other essential piece of information to know, if you need to change the custom fields, you can't do it from here. We need to go to contacts and we can change the custom fields from there. And so I'll pop over to contacts and I'll hit the settings, and these settings take us to custom fields. And so you can see test 2, how did you hear about us? I can edit that so that I can add more options if I want to, or I can just delete that field altogether. And since it's a test, I will. Okay, I hope that answered your questions and was a quick crash course on how to leverage forms. I'll be back with more information later.